Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with y'all a very exciting video, and this is my huge Sephora VIB sale haul. And the Sephora VIB sale is a semi-annual sale, so it happens twice a year, and it's a very exclusive event that typically you don't get these items on sale. So it's very exciting to be able to be a part of the Sephora sale and get these more luxury, more high-end expensive items at a discount. And you guys know I love Sephora, I work at Sephora, I live, breathe, and eat Sephora, so being able to share some of my top picks and some items that I was able to get at an additional discount is very exciting to me. And like I said, this was a very requested video, so I hope y'all are excited to see it too. So I have two bags to share with you guys today. I have color, I have skincare, I have fragrance, and I have hair products. So we've got some of everything today, and I'm just so excited to show you guys what I got. So let's go ahead and jump into some of the cosmetics. So the first item that I bought, this was the one item that I was like, when the sale comes, this is the product I'm getting. Like, I had this on my list, I knew I wanted this, and as soon as the sale hit, I made sure to pick it up. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. And I know you guys have seen this on YouTube because it's super popular, but I just barely got my hands on it, and I'm so excited. This is in the shade That Glow. There are two different shades of this palette. One is a more golden tone, and one is a more pink tone, and this one is the golden one, which is called That Glow. And this is a big old palette, like it's rather huge. You can see we've got 4 large pans in here, and they are all highlight shades. This one in the corner here is definitely a darker tone. It's called Golden Bronze, and this is gonna be more of a bronzer for me. It's a very like shimmery tone, so it's the kind of bronzer I'm not gonna wanna use until summer hits. But these other shades are really, really beautiful. They're very, very pigmented, and they blend really well. So I'm super excited to use them, and they actually are lighter than they look like they are. I feel like when you look at these shades in the pan, they look kind of dark, like they would only work for medium skin tones, but they work on my skin tone, so they're not as dark as I feel like they look, and I'm very excited to experiment with this. And this has been a really popular item, and I believe it's limited edition, so I'm super excited to use this. So I got 3 brushes because when there's a sale, you pick up brushes, and one of them is a classic Sephora brush, and then the other 2 are pro brushes, and I'm gonna get these open so I can show you what they look like. So this classic brush is a synthetic complexion powder brush, and it's number 43, and it's just a nice little soft powder brush. I've used this one several times, and I actually really like it for bronzing, like for getting right up in here, and just for like precise powder application. It's a nice soft brush, and it was on sale. And then I also got 2 pro brushes, and this one is the Pro Small Stippling Brush, number 42, and this one was just really inexpensive, so I thought I would pick it up as well. And I like little stippling brushes like this either for like cream blushes or for highlights, and I just thought this would be a handy little brush. I think it's a nice size. I like how small it is because I like smaller face brushes. Some face brushes, I just get so overwhelmed by how big they are. Like, they do not do well for precise application at all because they're so huge. So I like picking up smaller brushes like this. And then I got this one. This is the Sephora Pro Press Full Coverage Complexion Brush, number 66, which to me is just, it's kind of strange. It's like a super dense brush, and when I first saw this, I was like, why is that so dense? Like, why would you need your brush to be like that stiff, that hard? And I'm still not quite sure how I feel about it, but my educator was up and down swearing about this brush, and she was like, it's the best thing ever, you need it. And she said it's great because you can like press it in the skin really well. So it's for like pressing and building up coverage, which I get that concept, but I don't know. It just seems very dense to me. So we'll experiment with it and see what we think. So Urban Decay came out with a new beauty balm, and this is called the Naked Skin One and Done Hybrid Complexion Perfector. So they're not really calling it a beauty balm or a BB cream or CC cream, but I feel like that's what it is. It's kind of like a tinted moisturizer hybrid type of product. The whole concept really reminds me of the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, which I actually really like, but this one has a little bit more coverage. And this is a broad spectrum SPF 20, and it's basically a hybrid product that is like lightweight, great for the summertime. And I got 2. I got one in the shade light and one in the shade medium, and I was hoping that this would work for like when I'm like my normal skin tone, like my natural skin tone, and when I am my self-tanner skin tone. But to be honest, they're both too dark, so it's not gonna be that. We're gonna have to like do some mixing. But I don't know, we'll see how these work out. I'm not usually a big BB person, but I'm very excited for using a little bit lighter weight products for the summertime because I personally like to wear a little bit less heavy makeup during the summer season, and I have a lot of trips planned this summer, a lot of vacations where hopefully I won't be wearing as much makeup or won't need as much makeup because my skin tends to be a little healthier and prettier naturally in the summer season. So I'm excited to experiment with these and see what I think. So I got the new Bare Minerals liquid bronzer, and this is the Bare Skin Sheer Sun. It's a serum bronzer, and I have the Bare Minerals Bare Skin foundation, which I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, I like it, and sometimes I put it on people and I love it on them, but it just doesn't wear that well, and I just tend to like a little bit more coverage than that for a foundation. So it's not my favorite, but I'm so excited about this bronzer, and it's basically a liquid bronzer, and it's in the same packaging as the Bare Skin foundation. This bronzer is such a thin consistency, and you can hear it when you shake it, like it's like water in there, like it's really, really thin, but it's nice because it has a slight sheen to it, like just a little bit of a shimmer to give the skin a glow. I'm so excited to experiment with this one, and it really reminds me a lot of the NARS one that's going to be coming out. It's the NARS liquid bronzer that has like a slight sheen to it, but that one is so dark to me, like it's very, very orange toned, like very warm terracotta bronzer, and this one I feel like is a tone down, and I feel like it's a little thinner, and it just looks a little more natural to me. So I'm excited to use this one, and I totally love liquid bronzers, so I hope I love this. And speaking of bronzer, I have two Hoola products to share with you guys. These are Hoola products from Benefit Cosmetics, and this is the original Hoola, which is just their bronzing powder, like their powder bronzer. And this has been around forever. I'm sure y'all have heard of it before. It's got the nice little brush in it, and then it's just a little powder bronzer. And I love this bronzer. I've been using it for a long time, and it's a really good one. It definitely doesn't beat my Milk Chocolate by Chocolate Soleil or by Too Faced. I love that one. But I do really, really like this one, especially if you like more of a more cool tone shade, like a little more neutral. My only gripe about this is I hate that it's in like a box. Like it's very hard to get a brush in there sometimes because of the box. But I do really love this bronzer. It's a very natural looking tone on the skin, and you can use it for contouring, and it blends really well. So I'm excited to finally have this because it has been one of my favorite bronzers for a long time, yet I've never owned it. And then I got the Do the Hoola, which is the liquid version, and I already know I love this. I've been using this for a little while because I had like a little mini sample size, which I loved. And this is just a soft matte liquid bronzer for the face. It's supposed to be like the liquid version of the Hoola, but it's not the same color. Like I will tell you right now, these are not the same color on the skin at all. This one is much warmer, much more terracotta, and I definitely think it has more of like a summery vibe to it with being like a liquid formula that's a little warmer. And I love liquid bronzers because I just think they look so natural. They're so easy to use in the summertime. They wear really well. They blend really well. And if you don't want to look like you have like a fake bronzer on, basically, if you don't want to look like you've like contoured out your face and you don't want to have that effect of bronzer, then liquid ones are great because they just blend so much easier and they look so much more realistic. And I'm so excited. This one is very warm. So when you first look at it, don't be scared. I know a lot of people have been swatching it on the internet and been like, oh my gosh, it's so orange. But once you blend it on your face, it doesn't really look like that. Unless you're like extremely fair, then it probably wouldn't be the best for you. But I really like this one because of its longevity, and look how cute the packaging is. Like, isn't this so adorable? It's so cute. So I bought a new Makeup Forever eyeshadow because these are the best eyeshadows ever. I absolutely love the Makeup Forever artist shadows. They're so amazing. All of their different formulas, like their different like diamond finishes and the different matte finishes, they're all so good, so pigmented, so blendable, and so amazing. So I got another one, and this one is actually technically a blush shade. They do sell them all in the same packaging like this, and they'll say down here if they're a blush or an eyeshadow, but this one's in the shade M844, which means it's a matte shade, and online they call it a burgundy shade, and it looks like this. I can't imagine using this as a blush because it's pretty dang dark, but I mean, some people probably would, but it's so, so pretty. It looks a lot like Makeup Geek Bitten, and I'm so excited because it is just like the most stunning color. Like, oh, look at that. So pretty. I have bitten on my eyes today in my like crease and my outer corner and a little underneath. I love this kind of shade on the eyes. I think it's so pretty, so flattering, and I'm very excited to have it in this formula because, like I said, Makeup Geek eyeshadows are the best. I mean, Makeup Geek eyeshadows are the best, but Makeup Forever are just a little better. Next, I got a few Marc Jacobs products, and I'm so excited because these are the first Marc Jacobs products that I've ever owned. I have very small amounts of luxury products, and I have a lot of high-end makeup, but when I say luxury, I mean like designer brand, very expensive, luxurious products. I don't have a lot of those, and these are some of my newest and some of my only, so I'm very excited about it, and my store recently just barely got Marc Jacobs. So I am just now becoming familiar with the brand, and so far I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm really excited about these products. And the one that I'm definitely most excited about for sure is the lip gloss. And this is the Marc Jacobs Enamored High Shine Lip Lacquer. And this one is in the shade Moon Glow, which is definitely my favorite shade of the Marc Jacobs lip glosses. He's got quite a few options, and the one that's the most popular is called Sugar Sugar, I believe. It's like more of like a nude pink shade, but this shade is more of like a true light pink. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So it looks like this. It's just a Marc Jacobs lip gloss. How stunning and like luxurious is this? Like, I'm just so happy I have this. Honestly, like having Marc Jacobs products to me, it almost feels like an accomplishment just because I've never really had like luxury products. And I know that sounds so stupid, but I'm really excited. I'm very passionate about makeup, and I'm really happy to have these. And this one, like I said, is in the shade Moon Glow. It's just so stunning. These glosses though, honestly, I think are like the best glosses ever. Ugh, they smell so good. The way they feel like going on your lips, like the texture is to die for. Like the texture is so nice. Like it's just like the most glossy, like glass-like finish, and it feels so smooth, but it's thin, yet it stays for a long time. Oh, it's just the best. If you guys want to invest in a lip gloss, honestly, these are amazing. Next, I have a lipstick, and this is the Marc Jacobs La Marque, and this is in the shade Boy Gorgeous. It's so pretty. I really like the Marc Jacobs formula of lipsticks, but I don't know. I haven't really found a lot of shades that I'm like to die for and love with that I'm like, I need that. But I think the shade is really pretty. Like I said, it's called Boy Gorgeous, and it's just this really pretty like burgundy kind of. Actually, it looks a lot like this eyeshadow. I could wear these together. It's just a really pretty, like a burgundy sort of berry tone lipstick. I think it's really, really pretty. I think it'd look good with the eyes that I have on today. I think it'd be so beautiful for like the fall. I can imagine myself like wearing this in October, November, and just like adoring it. So I'm very excited. And again, the packaging is just the prettiest thing ever. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner, and this is the Gel Eye Crayon. I'm sure y'all have heard of these before because their highliners are so amazing. Like, his eyeliners are just, they're so, so good. And when they say gel, like, they really are like gel. Like, they glide on like butter. And again, like packaging. Like, seriously, so pretty. And these are just like the most creamy, smooth, buttery eyeliner. Like it just like, I'm barely touching, and it like is a perfect black line. Like you just barely need to touch the skin. If you have like sensitive eyes, or if you have a hard time getting product to transfer onto your skin, or if you just don't like tugging at your eyes and feel like you're constantly irritating your eyes with like tough eyeliners, seriously try this, because I've never tried an eyeliner that just like glides on like this. Like it's so smooth, so buttery. It's very luxurious. And this is the Marc Jacobs Omega Lash. I know he has another mascara that's like just barely came out that's really popular, that's in a cool like octagon shaped tube. I don't remember what that's called, but that one's been really popular. But this one's supposed to be a good volumizing mascara, so I really wanted to try this one out because I love volume. The Too Faced Better Than Sex is one of my favorite mascaras. Like I love how like fluffy and fluttery it makes my lashes look. It makes them so voluminous and sexy and big. But that one flakes on me like nobody's business, and I haven't tried the waterproof formula yet, but I'm scared to because the flakiness of the original one just like kills me. It drives me absolutely crazy. So I wanted to give this a go, and I'm excited to see how it works out. And honestly, like packaging. Ugh. So the next product I bought is a new little guy. This is by Benefit, and this is the Hide and Sheen little duo. It's so cute. I got mine in the shade number 1, which is the lightest one, and this is just the most adorable little duo. I love the packaging of this. It's just so cute and little, and you open it up and you get a concealer on one side and you get a highlighter on the other side. So this is the Boing Concealer in shade number 1, and then this is the What's Up highlighter, and it's in like the pressed formula. And I just think this is such a cute little handy guy, and I don't use the Boing Concealer that much. Like, it's not really my like go-to formula of concealer, just because it's a cream pressed formula. I love stuff like that for when I'm like freelancing or when I'm doing a special occasion or a special event, but on myself, I just find that I only use those when I like really need them, like for spot covering. So I thought this would be the perfect little duo because it's just so convenient and so tiny and so cute, and it's just like the prettiest little packaging ever. I think this is like very cute for Benefit. So I got 2 of the brand new Bite lipsticks. I believe this is pronounced Amuse Bouche, something like that. It's their new lipsticks, and I love Bite Beauty. I've been a huge Bite Beauty fan for so long. I wore one of their lipsticks on my wedding day. I think their glosses are awesome, and I'm really excited for this new formula. So the shade that I picked out was called Honeycomb, and I had to have this because Jaclyn Hill has been talking about this, and Manny MUA has been talking about this, and I just love nude lipstick, so I was like, yes. These smell so nice. They're so like citrusy and fresh and delicious, and you guys are probably already familiar with Bite Beauty, but they're an all-natural food grade quality lip brand, so that's why it's called Bite. And I just think this smells so good, and I'm so excited to wear it because it's such a pretty shade, and I just love Bite. And then this next shade, I don't know what it says because I have a little sticker covering it up, so I can't see it, but I know that one was called Honeycomb. This one's just one of the darker nude colors. I want to say it's called Molasses or something of that sort, but it's just a darker nude shade, and I'm excited to wear this one too. It kind of reminds me of Whirl from MAC, just like a darker, deeper kind of nude lip. So one of my favorite things in makeup, like ever, is doing a nude waterline, and I absolutely love nude waterlines. It's in most of my makeup looks. It's in most of my like videos. If you watch my videos, I do have that nude waterline like I have on today, and I just think that helps to brighten up the look and looks really, really beautiful, and I'm always on a hunt for a better, newer nude eyeliner. And the one that I recently picked up is the Sephora Collection Contour Inner Rim Gel Eyeliner, and this one's in waterproof. I absolutely think that you need a waterproof eyeliner for your waterline because obviously there's water there, so it's not gonna go on if it's not waterproof. And this one is in the shade Wide Eyed, and I have this one on today. It was the first time I ever applied it, and oh my gosh, it's so good. And I've only had it on for, a few hours, but so far I think it's so good, I can tell. And it is super inexpensive. This is the mini size. It was $8. They didn't have it in a larger size that I could find, so that's why I got the little one. But I'm really, really impressed by it, and so far I'm super excited because it's super inexpensive and it applied so easily. It's so pigmented, and so far it's staying put, so I'm very excited about this little guy. These are a couple of Kat Von D products. The first one is the Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I have like 10 of these, and these are the best, so I always need a backup of them. I need them in my purse, in my kit, in my drawers behind me. I need them everywhere because they're the best eyeliners in the world, and they're just the easiest to touch up with, and they're the easiest to control, and they last the best, and I love these so much. And then I got the Kat Von D liquid liner, not liquid liner, I'm sorry, they're liquid lipstick, they're everlasting liquid lipstick. And this one's in the shade Lolita 2. And I'm not as on the bandwagon about Lolita as everybody else is. Like, everyone and their mother is absolutely crazy obsessed with Lolita, and I'm just not that person. I see it on some people and I absolutely love it, and then on me, I don't love it. So I don't know why, but I'm not crazy about that color. But this one's really pretty to mix, I find. Like, I like it as a base color and then to do other colors on top of. And I do absolutely love the formula of these lipsticks. I have a couple of them. They just last the best. They apply the best. They wear the best. They're just really, really great liquid lipstick. And honestly, Kat Von D is just one of my all-time favorite brands. I love her to death. I love her as a person. I love her as an artist. And I just love her products. I bought one of the Gwen Stefani Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On lip pencils, and this one actually went on sale because the collection's being discontinued. So check out your local Sephora or Sephora.com to see if they have any left, because they're so inexpensive when you get them when they're discontinued. I paid like so little for this. This is on sale for $12, and then I got like the discount on top of it. So it was super inexpensive for a high-end lip liner, and I got mine in the shade Ex-Girlfriend. And to be honest, I don't like the Gwen Stefani packaging as much as the regular Urban Decay packaging, but that doesn't matter. This was super inexpensive, and this is just a beautiful, like a light nude lip liner. It's just like a pretty light nudie pink color. It's just one of those lip colors that I think is really nice to have, because you can basically overdraw your lips with it and put on any color you want on top, and it's gonna look nice and seamless. So I thought, what a better time to pick up a new lip liner. And the Urban Decay lip liners are some of my absolute favorites. They stay in place, they glide on easily. I love that they sharpen opposed to being retractable. I just think that they're bomb.com. And the next product I have, I actually got sent to me for PR, but I wanted to throw it in here anyways. This is the Ardency In Punker Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and it's just their newest pen eyeliner. And I've never tried anything from Ardency In before, but it is a brand you can find at Sephora, and I know their Modster like pencil eyeliner is super popular. Everyone loves that. So I'm pretty excited about this because I love liquid liner so much, and it's very similar to like the Kat Von D one in the sense that it has like that little the felt pen applicator that's just like so easy to use. And I think the packaging on this is really cute. It says Punker on it, and then there's like the little hand. Can you see that? Look how cute. It's like a little hand that's like, yeah, rock on. It's so cute, but I'm excited to try this out. I always need new liner, obviously, because it's the best, and you always need new eyeliner, and I always use a black liquid liner for my top lash line. So excited to try that out, and thank you, Ardency In. So Bare Minerals recently redid their entire skincare collection, which I'm so excited about because I just was not a fan of their original skincare. And their newest skincare line is just a lot prettier. It makes a lot more sense, like medically speaking, and I like the packaging so much more. It's really, really pretty skincare, really pretty packaging. So this is their newest serum, and this is their anti-aging serum called Skin Longevity, and it's the Vital Power Infusion, and it's powered by the Long Life herb, California poppy, and ginger extracts. So this is supposed to be an herb that every time that you eat it, it actually extends your life for a day. So the whole philosophy behind that is that every time you apply it to your face as a skincare product, it's gonna make your skin like a day more youthful or extend the anti-aging process for a day longer. So that's the kind of whole philosophy behind it. But I just honestly was so sucked into the packaging, and the price point is really, really good for anti-aging. Anti-aging serums can be quite pricey, and this one you get 1.7 ounces, and it's beautiful, and it's a really good price point. So I'm pretty excited about this whole collection, and I just think that this packaging is so nice. It'll look so pretty on my kitchen counter or my bathroom counter, and I just think it's so pretty. So I'm excited to use this, and hopefully it works well because anti-aging ingredients are quite pricey, and the products can be really expensive, and it's just not worth the money if it doesn't work, right? So I'm excited about this, and I hope I love it. So I picked up 2 new Clarisonic heads for me and the hubby, and we both share the same Clarisonic, but we use different heads, obviously, because that would be gross. And I picked up the Radiance head for myself. This is like a white and a pink head. It looks like this, and this one's supposed to boost the radiance of the skin, and it is just like super soft, so it's not going to be too abrasive. It's still going to exfoliate the top layer of dead skin cells, but it's a little bit more gentle, so it's good for those who have more sensitive skin like I do. And then the one that I got for Christian is the men's brush head. I believe that this is the exact same thing as the normal brush head, like the normal Clarisonic one, and it's just a different color to make it more masculine, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. And it looks like this. It's just like gray, white, and orange, and it just feels like the normal brush head. It's a little abrasive, but it's nothing too intense. And I have like 4 backups of brush heads, to be honest, because I never ever want to be without a fresh Clarisonic head. But whenever there's like a sale or something, I always just pick up another one because that's just the best time to buy it. So this next product I'm super excited about because I've seen everyone talk about it, and Origins is a new brand to me. I haven't used Origins in the past really. I've just kind of started barely experimenting with the brand, and this is one of their newest products. It's the Maskimizer, which is a skin optimizing mask primer, and I think this is really innovative. It's very different. I've never seen a mask primer before, and I'm really excited to try it, even though I kind of feel like it's gonna be gimmicky. I can't really see how this is like necessity. I don't understand how this could really like change what your mask does for you. Like if you have a good mask, I think it's gonna be a good mask whether you use a primer or not. Whereas with the foundation, I feel like a lot of the time you do need a primer. So we'll see. I'm excited to try it, and I wonder if it would be good to use as a mist, like other than for a mask primer. Like if I could use it just as a mist before or after foundation, or you know, for as part of my skincare routine. So we'll see. I'm excited to try it, and I hope I love it, but it does seem a little gimmicky. I can see this making your mask easier to apply, like having everything smooth on a little bit better because your skin's more dampened and hydrated, but I mean, I just can't see it making like that big of a difference in your mask performance. So I got a new nighttime moisturizer, and this is the Renewed Hope in a Jar, and this is the Overnight Recharging and Refining Moisturizer. And I'm excited about this because I like the Renewed Hope in a Jar line a lot better than the original Hope in a Jar line. I just think it's more rich, it's more moisturizing, it like feels thicker and more luxurious on the skin, and I like the scent better. So this is the nighttime version, so it's even more hydrating, and my skin is super dry, so I always need like the most moisturizing form of everything. And I've been really liking the Miracle Overnight Worker from Philosophy. I've been using that nighttime moisturizer and I love it, but that one's quite pricey. I think it's like $78, whereas I think this one's like $48 or something like that. So this one's quite a bit less, and this is 2 ounces. So I'm excited to try this, and I will keep you guys updated. So this product is from Boscia, and this is the Subaki Cleansing Oil Gel. And this is one of those like cleansers that like melts your makeup, I think. It's like one of those like oil gel cleansers that you put it on first, and it like breaks down all the makeup and gets all the makeup off your skin. And then when you go in and cleanse, you can do that good like dual deep cleansing. So I'm excited to try this little size out. I love Boscia, and they make some of my favorite products. So I've been really enjoying their makeup breakup. So I'm interested to see if this is like that, but more hydrating, because I believe the Subaki line is supposed to be the more hydrating line from Boscia. So I'm excited to try that out, and Boscia's a great skincare line. Now I only have one hair product to share with you guys, but I did want to show this to you. This is another product that I got sent in PR, but I thought I would mention it. This is sold on Sephora.com, and it's the Briogeo. It's the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. It's one of those like really healthy brands that has no silicones, no sulfates, no parabens, and it's just supposed to be a mask for your hair that helps to repair damaged hair and help to hydrate. And obviously I go blonde on my hair, so it is, you know, it's a lighter hair color, whereas I'm naturally quite dark, so it does cause a lot of damage, and I do really like using more hydrating masks in my hair. I'm all about deep conditioners and hair masks, so I was very excited to try it. And this is a really nice brand that you can get at Sephora, so hopefully I love this, and I will let you guys know what my thoughts are. The last 2 items that I have to share with y'all are both fragrances, and there's one for me and one for the hubby. So we'll start off with Christian's. This is the Bleu de Chanel, and this is the Eau de Parfum, so it is the perfume scent, not the towelette scent. And this is for men. A lot of people get confused when something's called a perfume, but perfume just means it's like the strongest category in the fragrance world. A towelette is actually like a less intense version than a perfume. So this is still for men, even though it's called a perfume, and it's the Bleu de Chanel, and he's wanted this scent for like a year. He's wanted the scent for so long, and the packaging of this is so stunning. Like, oh, it's just so pretty. I love this bottle so much, and I love the cap. It's like this really pretty Chanel cap, and it's magnetic. Oh, so satisfying. And this scent, you guys, is so good. Like, it's so sexy. I don't know how to describe it other than it's very manly, it's very masculine, it's very sexy, but it has a freshness to it that's not like too overwhelming, not like too lumberjack, but it's very, 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 very sexy, and it's very strong because it is a perfume, and it was quite pricey because it's Chanel, so we made sure to pick this up during the sale because this can be some expensive stuff. So the fragrance that I got for me is the Elizabeth and James, the Nirvana White. And this is actually a kit that came with the oil, the fragrance, and the roller ball. And I thought this was really nice because when you layer fragrances, like with their oil or their lotion and the fragrance, whatever the case may be, it helps them to last a lot longer on the skin and to wear really well. And the set was actually on sale, so that's why I got it. So this is what the packaging looks like. I think it's really pretty. It's very like sleek and it's just very like feminine and sophisticated looking to me. And it has the black scent and the white scent, but I personally prefer the white scent. It's just a little bit lighter than the black one. The black one's a little heavier, a little more musky, a little more sexy. And this one I find to be a little more feminine, a little lighter, a little bit more fresh. I actually love the scents mixed together, but I only wanted to buy one. So I got my favorite one, which is the white one. And when this product first came out, I was just excited because, I mean, Elizabeth and James is Mary, Kate, and Ashley, and hello, 90s child over here. So I was pumped about that. But when I first smelled it, I just didn't really like it. I thought it was like too sophisticated and it was too musky for me, but once I wear it and once I have the fragrance on, I think it's just so pretty and it wears really well. It's one of like the longest wearing fragrances I've ever had. And I think if you guys have smelled this and you kind of like didn't love it at first, you should give it another sniff or like try it on or get a sample or something, because once it's on, I just think it's so beautiful. Maybe it's just me, but I think this is a gorgeous scent. All right, guys, so that's it for this Sephora VIB sale haul. I know this is a long one, but I really appreciate you guys sticking it out. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all your support. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoy Sephora hauls, and I will continue to make them for y'all. And definitely check out my social media links that I will have down below. You can follow my website, or you can see me on other social media like Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat. And if you guys enjoy my channel, I would love if you would subscribe, because I really appreciate the support, and I would love to see you guys in a later video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later. Mwah. Bye.